Hey guys, it's just me. I see this makes me very uncomfortable sharing myself, but I've just gone for a walk near my house. Sorry, there's some ducks were flying by and they were squawking, but I just wanted to share where I've kind of been. I needed to take a break. It's funny because I was compelled to take this break. I was pushed to take this break from just posting and just kind of be in my being. Not really doing anything, like just doing what I kind of feel like. My spirit guides. So just so you guys know, I do have my spirit team. I do know who they are. I have my one spirit guide. His name is James. He kind of looks like a Viking. And my other spirit guide is, her name's Rainbow. And I have one more, but she's a little bit newer. And I'm still kind of learning what she's here to show me. So I'm not going to share anything quite yet about her. She's a little bit different than the two of them, though. So, but I'll share about her at some point. But it's just funny because I watched this weekly energy forecast by Danielle. I unfortunately can't remember her name, but so Danielle's the Squamish medium. I follow her on my Instagram. I'm part of a group called the Initiation Circle where you kind of do some practice readings, with mediumship, with tarot readings, whatever you're kind of gifted in, clairvoyantly or whatever your gifts essentially are, and it's kind of to help you develop that. So anyways, she made a video for the weekly forecast, and the thing that stood out a lot to me was that she was talking about need to be in your feminine energy. And then when I realized this, I realized how much I used to think, well, not used to think, but I resonate as like a divine feminine, but I didn't realize that I'm actually not in my divine feminine power, because I'm constantly trying to think about what I need to be doing. What do I need to be doing? What I need to be doing this and this and this in order to create this. And it just made me think that there's a really big tree. Just a second, someone's walking by. Sorry, someone was just walking by. I just didn't want the sound to be kind of disturbed from the gravel, because the gravel's kind of loud. I just realized that how much I'm not in my feminine power, that I'm in my masculine power, more of a masculine energy. And our society is very patriarchally based, and you might not realize that or want to realize that, but that's what our society is essentially built on, is patriarchy, masculine kind of, where's my brain? Not values per se, but a masculine, more based energy. And masculine's very go-getter. It goes and gets things. It has an idea. It's very passionate. It's fiery. It sees what it wants. It goes and gets it kind of energy. And I just realized that was the case. And I've just been kind of sitting in my feminine power. And sorry, more people walking away. So I just realized how much I've been in my whole life of I always have to be doing something. If you want to create your world, you need to be doing something. And you do, to an extent. It's not just about sitting and waiting for things to come to you, but sometimes you do need to go with the flow and just be in your present being, and not trying to always be going. Our society is taught that if we're not constantly doing something, that we're not worthy and we're not valuable, which I think is bullcrap. And that needs to be shifted. Like, it's out of balance. You can't always be going. And that's why everyone is so tired right now. And I think that's also why certain things like COVID have hit, because people needs to wake up to this other fact. But I don't want to get into political kind of discussions. Just a second, more people are walking by. More people were walking by. It's just because they're literally right beside me, so it's a little bit loud. So that's just kind of what I wanted to share. It's like being in this feminine, the feminine is rising. And if you want evidence about this, you see things about women's rights right now, and a lot of with violence against women is all I'm going to say. You see it kind of in TikTok, on Instagram, on social media. There's a lot of talk about no, and listening to when someone tells you no, when a woman says no, and that there's a lot of like harassment towards women, and that that it's not all men, which is true. But so I was just saying that there's a lot of evidence around right now, and I'm not saying that it's all men, but because we're built on a patriarchy kind of foundation in this world, and men are taught to also suppress their emotions. It's just very unbalanced, like, and that's why there's this rise of the feminine energy right now with energy in the world. And I just wanted to share a little bit of that. That's like the evidence, a little bit of what is kind of going on, and what Spirit is trying to show us. There was a weird noise down there. I wonder if there's a creature. So that, I think that the lesson for me right now is I needed to learn to be more in the feminine, to be more flowing. Feminine to me is literally the water. It's the river. It's flowing. It's going wherever it's compelled to go to. It's not fighting. It's taking the path of the least resistance. It's not forcing things, which can sometimes be a negative side about masculine energy. Is that's very controlled. And the reason why there's a lot of people freaking out right now is because the energy around right now it's unpredictable. And our world is very based off of what we know and what is presented to us. And when we don't know where we're going, people get very uncomfortable with that, because it's almost a little bit dark, because there's a mystery to it. My guides are showing me the moon card in tarot, which is trusting your intuition. You don't know what's in the mystery. You don't know what's in the darkness. That's also another thing I've learned about myself, is that I don't resonate completely with the lightworker term. I resonate also a little, there's something called a darkworker, which I will talk more at some point. The darkworkers are not evil. They don't reside in darkness. There might be some people who say they do, but in my opinion, that is a fear-based thought process, because just because something resides in the darkness doesn't mean it's evil. Owls reside in the darkness. The moon resides in the darkness. Is the moon evil? No. So that's just kind of where I've been learning. So I hope to talk with you guys soon. I don't know when, just kind of when I'm compelled to. I'm sorry for the breaky uppy of this video. So someone else is coming. We will talk later. Bye-bye.